Please don't talk about me when I'm gone. Oh, honey, though our friendship ceases from now on. If you can't say anything real nice, it's better not to talk at all, is my advice. You go your way, I'll go mine, best we do. There's a kiss, hope that this brings lots of luck to you. Makes no difference how I carry on. Please don't talk about me when I'm gone. You go your way, I'll go mine, best we do. There's a kiss, hope that this has lots of luck for you. Makes no difference how I carry on.
Hey guys, great to see you. Joe here. Welcome to another lesson and thanks very much indeed for joining me. So there you heard my rendition of a song by Leon Redbone called Please Don't Talk About Me When I'm Gone. It's a really nice number, this one, and I think with a little bit of help you should be fine. It sounds like there's a lot going on, but in reality there's quite a lot of repetition. So as I say, I'm sure we can kind of work our way through this one. Now, what I often recommend with a song like this is to run through the chords first and the arrangement before you start kind of finger picking it and things like that, just so you get an idea of the arrangement. So that's what we're going to kind of do first of all. Okay, so one important thing to bear in mind is on my version at the very beginning I didn't play the intro, so I'd like to show you the intro first and then we'll move on to the verse and the middle eight. So there are only really 3 parts of the song that you need to learn. Okay, so the intro, it starts in a G, but it's a high G. Now it's like a D shape moved up to the 7th fret. So you're playing the 1st and 3rd strings on the 7th fret and the 2nd string 8th fret. And you just play the bottom 4 strings. Like so. Then you go to a B7 shape, which is just like an A7, yeah, moved up 2 frets. And then it's a D7. Okay, and again that's like a C7 moved up 2 frets. Okay, and the chords are here, so you should be okay. So that's the intro. High G. And then we're into the verse. Now then, the verses, it should be pointed out actually that these chord shapes that I'm showing you are well worth kind of using as a starting point because they lend it that kind of jazzy feel. And then by all means, once you're familiar with this, then you can explore any chord shapes. But these particular ones do give it that feel, okay? So the verse starts in G, like so, and then it goes to a B7, and then it goes to an E major with an E7 if you should wish to, then an A7, a D7, and when you're playing the D7 you can alternate the bass 5 and 6 with your ring finger, and G. Okay, now sometimes it ends on the G and sometimes he plays a D7 to turn it around back into another verse. And what you can do with that when he plays the D7, rather than just holding the G, is you can play the D7. Okay, so we're moving the whole D7 back a semitone and playing that. Because that kind of semitone shift can lend a nice feel to the song. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play the verse for you with the two different endings to the verse. Okay, one ends with the G and one ends with the D7. So we'll end with the kind of D7 first. Okay, so we start out with the G, B7, E major, E7, A7, D7, and G, back to D7. Okay, so that's one way the verses end, with the D7, and now we'll look at how it ends on a G. Okay, so we start again in G, B7, and E, E7, A7, D7, and G, rather than going back to the D7. Now, when he goes into the middle section, it's important to know that the verse that precedes the middle 8 is the one that ends with the G chord and not the D7 chord, okay? Because that's how he gets himself into the middle 8. He plays the G, and then on this 4th string, 5th fret, he walks down 5, 4, 3. Okay, so let me show you how he comes into that. Okay, so verse, so we're coming into the middle 8 now. So this is the middle 8, B7, E major, E7, A. Now what I do on this section is I play an open A, I should say an open A7, yeah? And I play it twice, and then I move this right up to the 5th fret and put my middle finger on the 3rd string, 6th fret to play an A7. Okay, and then it ends on the D. Now remember this semitone shift on the D7, just put it in occasionally and it will sound nice. Okay, so it's important that you grasp this A idea. You can actually just hold the A, basic A, you don't have to go up here, okay, but I'm just showing you what I played. So middle section, B, 7, E major, E7, A7, high A7, D7, and then we're back to a verse. B7, E, E7, A7, D7, and G. And that's your D7 semitone turn around. So they're all the chords that you need for the arrangement. And if you can get those sections working smoothly, it's important, as I say, guys, as well, to have a listen to the original. I'll put a link down below so you can do that. And then you can kind of play along with the record should you wish to. Now, if you're interested in what I played, you know, the finger picking arrangement, then the tabs for that are over at Patreon, and the extended lesson talking about the finger picking side of things. So you can check that out there should you wish to. But I think that that's a good starting point for you, and hopefully you'll get some enjoyment from this song, because I think it's a really nice song. And so if you have any questions, don't hesitate to drop those down below. Thank you very much indeed for watching. Please click on the like or the subscribe if you found the video helpful. Give me a shout out on social media if you're feeling generous. Or if you're feeling really generous, I could do with some support over at Patreon for anybody who'd like to help support me carry on making the lessons. Okay guys, so take care. Hope you enjoyed this, and I'll look forward to seeing you soon with another lesson. Thanks.